Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream of the Daytona Ranked Endurance. As you can see, we have a lot of servers and a lot of drivers today. And we actually set a new record of people on the same time on the servers of 308. Right now 287 people are driving on the ranked servers, which is, well, really awesome. So let's spectate the Pro A server. Hello Olaf, how are you? So while the server is still loading every player in, I've done my research. Well, I preloaded earlier. There are 34 players, and 13 of them are in the GTE, and 21 are in the GT3. So I'm not sure why the count is like that, but it's a nice battle. Hello everyone! Hello King Carrot, hello Hustle. Hope you're all doing fine. Where is the Muffin Master? I think he is... I think he'll be joining as well, but I think it might take just a little longer. We've got 10 more minutes of practice and hopefully everyone will be loaded on the left side of the TV tower so that you can see all the names. Might take just a little while. But once qualification starts, it will be alright. Hi Eddie. No, I am just going to spectate and broadcast for tonight. 144 minutes of Daytona is a little bit long for me. Yeah, stay racing. Hi, welcome. Jordy Buzz, welcome. There are, well, I thought it was 13 GTE cars and 21 GT3 cars. So it's not 50-50, but it's a good, I think it's a good mix. Exactly. It could be worse. Now, what did amaze me is the fact that there are currently 15 people from Germany connected to this server. So, while the car distribution is somewhat okay, um, the country representation is extremely off the charts here. 15 people from Germany, 3 people from the Netherlands, 3 people from Italy, 3 people from Hungary. We have 2 people from Finland, 2 people from Poland, 1 from France, 1 from Switzerland, 1 from the UK, 1 from Russia, and 1 from Austria. So no, not Australia, but Austria. So, as you can see in the top of the screen, there are now 308 drivers on the ranked servers, which is by far a new record of all what I've recorded in the past few months. That is indeed worth an applause. I mean, that's just brilliant for RaceRoom and ranked servers. Well, since I've started the stream a little bit late, the timings of everyone is getting in very slow. So there are a lot of gaps here, but hopefully it will show everyone eventually. And I'm pretty sure that once qualification starts, all times will be registered and it will be just fine. So it is no surprise that the GT3 is more popular than the GTE. The car distribution as well is in balance, I think. There is not simply one car that's being chosen by everyone. There is only one Alpine and two Bentleys, 2 Audis, 2 Chevrolets, a couple Porsches, a couple Beamers, 1 Mercedes. So it's spread even. "310 drivers on ranked." That is very close to what I predicted, actually. I predicted, well, I was hoping, but I predicted somewhere between 300 and 325 on all ranked servers combined. And it's still climbing. It is 314 right now, so I'd say that's spot on. And yes, I hope the servers will behave. Yes, that's the Alpine. Number 24. This one. Alpina. 318. It's still climbing. Well, I can check if the other server is full as well. I don't think so actually, but I might be wrong, of course. The amateur any rating C has 3 spots left. The D has 6 spots left. And it looks like there are quite a few people actually extra on the Pro A server. So it would seem like I'm not the only one streaming this server. But that's okay. So yeah, that's more than a 319. Wow. You got second place on RaceRoom on Twitch. Oh well, that's not bad at all. And I do want to say thank you to everyone. I reached 104 followers, which I did not expect when I started streaming again a few weeks ago, so thank you all very much.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Hopefully the sound of it is now just a little bit better than it used to be. Thank you, Hustle. Too low. No, I think it's I think it's perfect for the VOD. Someone nearly got a heart attack, so you know, let's not do that. Looks like almost everyone has a valid lap in the last few minutes. Few seconds left and then qualification will start. $322 ranked drivers. Wow. I'm not sure actually. I think it's a big family, so could be, but I will ask to be sure for the next stream. Alright, 20 minutes of qualification. Hopefully the players will give each other a little bit of room. No problem, Shorty Buzz. Good luck, and maybe I see you either later or in the next stream. I'm happy you were here. That's about the size of a 24-hour Nürburgring field. Well, look at that. We've got 325 drivers now. So if it's more than this, then even my prediction was wrong. But it's definitely amazing for RaceRoom. There are only 3 people not in a race on track right now. Florian is taking it easy. Oh, seems like it doesn't show it. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Mr. Statnik is in pits as well. And Chris Van Zijden is in pits as well. But other than that, everyone's on track right now. So it's a full grid. First lap times are coming in right now. (140.746) for Klaus Schulze. Is the fastest so far. Jurek Orgner with a 148.84. Jan Stange 149.74. Ville Krijvi 141.4. Bastian Rey 42.14. Jasper van der Vaart 42.849. More numbers are coming in. Cool. A couple of familiar names from the last ranked races. Unfortunately, I was not able to make the first one of the new class show their lap time as well in the TV tower. The fastest GT3 right now is a 144.421. Ilya Drovosov is getting close now with a 144.049, almost in the 143s. Yes, that's an incredible top speed indeed of the old Camaros. 290 kilometers per hour. Almost everybody has a time in now. Just 2 people left with no time in. I'm guessing they're waiting until the very last moment in the hopes of an empty server. Well, empty track. Moin Dadalopa, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. How are you doing tonight? There we go, number 33 is going on track right now. Hi Tarmac, welcome to the stream. Good to hear you doing well, Lopa. Power nap. Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you. Finished a couple cups of coffee, and yeah, I'm ready for 144 minutes of Daytona. No, it's actually one of the Albert Heijn brands. I'm not quite sure what the name is exactly, but it's very good. Authentic, welcome to the stream. Nice, good to have you all here. No, you're just in time, Tarmac. Everyone's, well, almost everyone has a lap in right now. We're just waiting for the last 2 people to get a vetted lap time in. Kinda looks like Christian is, well, maybe he has a toilet break, but he didn't set a lap yet. Well, I can imagine you're getting sick of this track, but that's mainly because you've driven here as well a couple of times already. Ooh, looks like he is not driving anymore. Fastest lap right now, Nico Nuninghoff 139.722. Nice. And indeed, Ilya Drovozikov did manage to get a 43.897 in. That means he's only 1.2 seconds slower than Jordi Bland in the GTE. And it looks like Jasper van der Vaart and Jordi Bland are very close to each other with a 142.637 and a 638. Yes, it is indeed multiclass. We have the GTE Porsche and multiple GT3 cars. And it is a very good mix actually as well. We have 14 GTEs and 20 GT3 cars, so that's definitely not bad at all. Hello Gimes12, welcome to the stream. A few incidents here and there where people go off track or have a small collision, but nothing extreme yet. And it looks like both Mr. Statnik and Christian Grotte will not have a valid lap time in time. So that means they will start from the back. Thank you, Raul. Thank you very much. 100 plus followers. And thank you, Jao Texbre, for follow number 105 by now. Thank you very much. Final minute of qualification. Still quite a few people on track. And it looks like Michael Rachel has made it to the 43s as well with a 43.793. So there you have it. Not a big surprise that all of the high rated people are in the top. With very close times to each other. Hydrate, good point, thank you. Luckily I did prepare a Coca-Cola. Cheers. Oh, 50 seconds left. And then we'll be driving 144 minutes on Daytona. With 34 cars. The ranked peak at 326 drivers at the same time. Wow. That's more than I imagined. Yes, the ranking system is indeed similar to iRacing. You have a rating that is based on your results, and a reputation from 1 to 100 that is based on your incidents in a race. Well, good luck everyone. Most likely they will not hear me, but still. And we're off. Already a battle for the leader, with the number 2, 3 and 4 very close to each other. Looks like Vil Krijvi was stationary and lost control with Sebastian Rey. Chris van der Zijde was in a collision as well with Enzo Guipert and Sven Scherdron. A few people went off track. But nobody is out yet, so everyone is still driving. A lot of battles straight away. Jan Stange had a slowdown penalty for track limits abuse, and Kirill Sukovikov as well. Porsches are very close to each other. A lot of action. Does look like Pearson and Grotte and Krijvi are left behind. Hello El Pedro Enrique. Not sure if it's illegal to overtake there. It might cause a little bit of a slowdown penalty, which they can easily serve later on. And if there is not enough space, they might not have a choice. A lot of action here. Battle for position 11 between the GT3. Oh, and a massive pile up there. Amrad Dreher, Wojcik, Statnik, Boldizar, Verze, Nagy, and Marco Scherdron were all in a collision there. Ilya Drovesakov defending against Michael Rachel. Unfortunately, no. You can't have replays in spectator mode. You can, of course, enter the replay, but it will not show the TV tower. A lot of action in the back end. Oh, a crash by Jörg Bunner. Quite a few collisions already, but so far nobody has been forced to leave the server or go to pits to repair. Couple of additional slowdown penalties for Johannes Hakkel and Sven Scherdron. Looks like a few of the GTE cars did get lost in the GT3 part of the race. DNF Red Leader, thank you for the follow and thank you for the Prime subscribe. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I'll be doing any interviews after the race, mainly because it will be already quite late, and I'm not sure if the if the drivers want to go to bed as well. It will be something for the future though. Fastest time by Nico Nuninghoff, a 1:40.996. Fastest lap in the GT3 is from Michael Rachel with a 1:44.492. No, wait. A 1:42.521. No, that was Sebastian. Never mind. That's a different class. Thank you for stopping by, Rawthantic. Good luck with the race. I really need another screen. There's so much happening. Hey Kevin, welcome to the stream. Additional VGA output. I'm not sure actually. I think so, but from the motherboard itself, so not from the GPU. Your opponent was in a collision. Thank you, Eddie. I will check, and well, I'll of course talk to you later on Discord tomorrow. Thank you in advance. And indeed, it is the Muffin Master. Not sure if he's baking muffins right now, but it is the Muffin Master. Hippodarius, thank you for the follow. Only on the weekends. Yes, Rogus is indeed doing fine. Kurok still on his tail though. Jordy Bland had the slowdown penalty, track limits abuse. Jan Stange as well. Nico Nunninghoff posted a new fastest lap time of 1:40.894. He has a current lead of 8 seconds already. So far everybody is still in the race. A couple of incidents, but everybody is still driving. Ooh, looks like he has been in a few incidents. He has a few dents here and there. No cursing. Okay. I will not curse. No problem, Eddie. Thank you, and maybe I'll see you later, and otherwise I'll talk to you in the morning. Well, at least sometime tomorrow. FTW Skive, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the stream. Numbers 1, 2 and 3 of the GT3, very close to each other. Ilya Drovosikov had a very nice race last week. He was taking the lead easily. Looks like he has a little bit more of a challenge this time. With the top speed of that car. Easily bypasses the Audi. Nice overtake there. Side by side there. Nice battle between Johannes Heckel and Amgat Dreyer. And Ilo Toivola, one of the Finns. Battle between Christian Grotte and Michael Freigan. Ooh, bold move there. very difficult to overtake in two similar cars. Well, of course, they're totally different, but you need to have a lot of speed. Looks like he'll be able to overtake this time. Oh, still close. Nice overtake. Looks like Michael Rachel and Ilya Drovozkov have a very nice battle here. I think we'll be seeing that quite a few times during this race. Looks like Jasper is slowly getting closer to Alessandro Botti. It is indeed speed. Well, velocity speed. Going on the outside there, no choice. But that does mean he did not have enough speed to get by. Top 3 of the GT3, still very close to each other. Having a lead of 21 seconds on the next GT3 car. You can see in the middle how much time they lose once they try and overtake. Quite a few incidents though. Not really incidents, but incident points. So at some point during the race, we might see people get disqualified for reaching 100 incidents. Mr. Bandes, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the stream. You step in. Thank you for the follow. Very close to each other off. Battle between Sebastian Rey, Ville Krijvi, Jasper van der Vaart and Alessandro Botti. Yes, correct, Kevin. He was here on Sunday, I think. And at the end of the stream 2 weeks ago on the endurance. Battle between Darius Vilgos and Gjörg Gordner. Oh, we have a collision. A lot of happening on this side, I think. Well, don't forget the third Dutchman you see, Chris van der Zijde. Technically, he's on position 16. Because of the multiclass, however, he's actually on position 4. So that's a P4, and Jasper is currently on P11, but he's still fighting for the P10. So with a little bit of luck, he'll be able to get P10. And that would mean that all three of the Dutchmen are in the P10. Very close action still between the numbers 1, 2 and 3 from the GT3. Matt Hennig received a slowdown penalty for track limits abuse. So it is likely that either Florian Hooghetlinger or Farkas Mate will be able to overtake him anytime soon. Because if you do not serve the penalty in time, you will be disqualified eventually. You'll have to do a drive-through penalty first, which will take, well, quite some time. Oh, it looks like Nico Nuninghoff went off track and lost control. Luckily he still has a lead of 4 seconds, but Klaus Schulze is getting closer rapidly. Followed closely by Jan Stange. Ooh, looks like Christian Grotte was in an incident as well. And Farkas Mate as well. Lost control. Porsches at the top, still very close to each other. They have overtaken the GT3 car. The Beamer very close to the Audi right now. Trying to overtake, but just not enough speed. Velocity. Johannes Hakkel had a slowdown penalty as well. Slowdown penalty continuing to abuse track limits. Battle between the Alpina, Kelvin Wolinski and Christian Grotte. So GT3 top 3. Oh, minor spin there by Michael Freigang. Top 3 of the GT3 now getting a blue flag because Mark Pearson is getting through with a GTE car. And it does look like Mark Pearson. Nope. Looks like Darius Wilgos is in pits. That's the first one, I think. nice battle between Boldizar Versaginagi and Wojciech Statnik. Yes, I think indeed that Olaf Darius was on softs, trying to get a little bit faster, but they wear off so easily. Really fast. Especially compared to mediums or hards. But I'm not sure if the tires that are being shown right now are correct, because you can select different tires for the front and back. Oh, Boldizar Versaginagi lost control. That's unfortunate. And it will indeed be very interesting to see how the strategies will play out. Unfortunately, we as spectator cannot see the exact bits and information about full information about it. Hopefully that will come back. The tire wear is also something that cannot be seen. Well, he did try, but I think something changed in the shared memory from either the spectator mode or, yeah, I'm guessing the spectator mode. It used to be shown there, but unfortunately it no longer is being shown. Jasper van der Vaart on position 10 right now. So that means there are all three Dutch people are in the top 10 of their class. Nico Nuninghoff posted a new fastest lap of 140.795. And In the GT3 class, it looks like the fastest lap is a 1:44.251 from Ilya Drovosikov, a 2:54 from Benedikt Hoffman, and Michael Rachel has a 1:44.278. So they're all three of them are so very close to each other. Benedikt Hoffman closing in on Ilya Drovosikov again, trying to find a way almost around him. Battle for P2 is also very close. Jan Stange and Klaus Schulze. Oh, Porsche incoming. Jordi Bland coming through. Oh, very nice. No move there, no risks. Especially not with the slightly slower GT3 in front of you. Looks like a few people are in the pit. Getting fresh tires, refuel, both very important. Looks like every time Jan Stange is getting close to Klaus, he just does not have enough speed to get past him. and he doesn't risk it. More people entering the pit. And there you can see the difference in the top speed. While the Beamer was slowing down, well, not really slowing down, but reached almost the top speed of 279. Camaro still went going. Yes, indeed, Opa. He lifted the throttle. He's a very safe driver. Letting you know he's there, but not going to risk anything stupid. Mark Pearson is stationary. It kind of looks like Mark Pearson is out. Klaus Schulze is pitting as the class leader. Looks like Jan Stange has followed him as well. So this is going to be very close. Jörg Ortner pitting as well. Well, you can see by the reputation if they are careful or, well, not so careful. Looks like Georg at the... Oh, no, never mind. I thought he was already done with his pit, but his pit box was very late. Jasper van der Vaart on position 4 also pitting. And it looks like Klaus Schulze has taken the lead again with Jan Stange behind him. Yeah, exactly. In another game, let's not name the game, the ratings and the reputations are split in so many different ways that it's almost impossible to, well, I can't swear, but give a F. And ooh, minor slip there by Locus the Bee. Florian had a slowdown penalty for continuing to abuse track limits, thus he went off track a few times in a row. Not sure if he has already gone into the pits to get new tires, but maybe it is time. At least in this game it is very simple. Maybe sometimes it's a little bit too simple because our rating, I think the rating part is 100% correct. The better you drive in where you position in as a finish, it doesn't matter if you start from the back and finish in the front, it's based on the people in the grid. So if you have a bad qualification and for some reason start at the back while your rating is absurdly high, you'll lose rating because you were supposed to finish in front. Other way around, when you have a low rating and you finish in front, it means your result is much better than expected. So you'll gain more rating. The reputation, however, is something you can actually control. The rating part is just, if you're good enough, you'll get more rating. Simple. If you are an alien, you'll most likely end up in the 2000 plus, just like iRacing. Sorry. The big difference between this and the other competitive game is that the reputation is just based on the incidents you have in a race. So once you have the more incident points you gain in a race, the more likely it is that your reputation lowers. The less incidents you have, the higher the reputation comes. And it doesn't matter if you're fast or slow, or if you're a new or experienced driver. Well, maybe it does just a little bit, but the reputation is about driving clean, driving on the track, not hitting other cars too much. And if you behave on track, you'll get a good reputation. The only downside of that is when you're in a battle, and especially in a WTCR car, where it's very simple to get another reputation. Well, get more incidents. The incidents will rack up very quickly and you'll lose a little bit of reputation each time. But at the very least, it's not split into 20 things. Thank you, BRRS, for the follow. Blue Fly. Thank you too. And I will hydrate. I think it's a very clean and very simple explanation of how the system works, because it is so simple. And there is something to say about the reputation system being a little bit too tough, really. Especially once you have 90, 95 reputation, it's very easy to lose reputation. On the plus side, when you do lose reputation and you lower it a little bit between, let's say, 80 and 90, you'll gain access to, you still have access to old servers, and it becomes a challenge again to get back up to your original reputation. And it still doesn't matter if you're a very fast driver or a very slow driver, as long as you just avoid people and avoid crashes, avoid going off track, you'll get your reputation, and that's something you can aim for. That being said, like I said earlier, if you're in a WTCR race, you're supposed to be having a little bit of a battle, and you're supposed to hit each other just a little bit, not to drive each other off the road, but it's WTCR. It's supposed to be a little bit bumpy. But at the same time, since RaceRoom has so many different classes and so many different cars, if you hit each other in, let's say a Formula Racing, whichever, the threshold of hitting each other is very low. You'll get an incident very quickly, but not just an incident, but actually damage. And it's going to be very difficult to let the incident system count different per class. But if that happens, then you will never hear me complain again. You already start with 70 reputation when you start in the ranked servers for the first time, and that means you'll get into the rookies server. And once you get 75% reputation, you'll get access to another server, and when you have 80 reputation, you'll get access to another server. And if you can't maintain that 70 reputation, that means either you're crashing a lot or you're going off track too much. And that's the only pitfall of downside really from this system. You can't really see if someone's actually a bad driver because he hits everybody, or he should work a little bit more on his track competence. That's the only real downside of this particular system, but overall it just works very well. Especially combined with Crew Chief, which also works for other simulators. You have the integration between the API that announces the rating and reputation, like I've included it as well in the overlay here. Crew Chief can warn you when you're in front of or behind someone with a lower reputation. And he'll just say, watch out, and if you're careful, no harm done. You'll just avoid that person just to be sure. You'll be extra careful, extra aware, and then nothing really happens. Because you know the reputation is a little bit lower than your own. Hopefully I didn't miss too much action here, because I was a little bit distracted by it. The average rating on this server is 1929, and the average reputation is 95. So that's pretty high. To compare with the amateur servers, those are averaging around 1532 and 1575. And actually, amateur rating B has an average of 1615. That's a bit higher than I expected. But the other two Pro 1600 Plus servers have 1700 and 7044 with 87 and 89 average reputation. That's the only real requirement to participate in any of the endurance races. You need to have 75 plus reputation. And depending on your rating, which you gain after every race you do, under 1600 it's an amateur server, and above it it's a pro server. Yes, exactly. Looks like a nice battle is going on for the back of the GT3s. The Audi with Amrad Dreyer getting closer to Johannes and Hackel. But probably not close enough to overtake him. It looks like there are two people out. Mark Pearson and Enzo Giebert. Not exactly sure how, but it looks like they are out. Oh, that was a spin of Amrad Dreyer. Jan Stange and Klaus Schulze in the front, very close to each other. Nico Nunninghoff has a lead again of plus 8 seconds. Ilya Drovozikov has a lead of approximately 28 seconds. Nice. Amrad Dreher went off track a few times and got a slowdown penalty, along with Jan Stange. Oh, very close to each other. But will they have enough speed? Doesn't look like it. Ilya Drovozikov has entered the pit. He has quite a lead. Oh, and we're halfway there. Less than 1 hour and 12 minutes to go. Looks like Ilya lost a few seconds to Michael Rachel. But he still has to pit, I think. Jasper van der Vaart still on P10. Ilo Toivola and Florian Hoogtlinger in the battle. Beamer versus the Bentley. Pay close attention to the top speeds of both cars. Porsche getting through. 287 versus 282. Ooh, minor tap there. Just wanted to say hello. But I do think now we're going to see, well, his exit wasn't the best, so probably not going to have enough, getting enough draft there. That's all between the BMW and the Bentley. Slightly losing time. That BMW is really big. I mean, the Bentley is a boat itself, but the Beamer is just huge. Wow, that's a clean overtake. Ooh, that was not so clean. That could have been better. Going on the outside there is losing a lot of time. But he really wants to try it. Go on the inside. Yes. Very nicely done. Leaving enough space for the Porsche. Nice. Well done. Swerving is, well, the biggest problem there is there are guidelines, but not really rules. Obviously, if you're going to wreck someone on purpose and, you know, if you're going to make a mess on the server itself, then you'll definitely get punished, one way or another. But other than that, there isn't really a specific guideline that says what is allowed and what is not allowed, simply because it's not being stewarded. Ranked races are done on a daily basis, 24/7, on the hour and half the hour. There is a server open, and by chance we're looking at this server, but there are other servers that are not being monitored. So in theory, we could do some stewarding, but then it would be only this server. And compared to, for example, an esports event, it's much simpler to do some rules there, because you can actually report people. And there are very clean rules, not even guidelines, but actual rules you have to abide to. And for the ranked servers, that's still a little bit of a work in progress. Let's put it that way. I am hoping there will be an official guideline anytime soon, but I'm not sure if that will be done anytime soon. I hope so. Wow, I just checked, there are 17 different Daytona streams from all different kind of POVs. Yes, it's a little bit frowned upon by a few people at least. I live by the rule, you get one swerve and then you'll stick to that line, simple. Even if you're going to lose it. Just because it's more safer for each and every one. And I guess that's the difference in the end between reputation of under 90 and a little above 90 and 95 and even 99. Some people have a reputation of 99. I mean, you have to drive very carefully and very consistently good to maintain that level. Very nice battles, but when you go on the outside, you lose too much time. Better just to stick behind them on the inside. Yeah, some people dive bomb on purpose and some people just forget they have to brake at some point. B-Track 66, hydrate, okay. Thank you for the reminder. Alert, alarm. I know what you mean, and I'm pretty sure everyone else knows as well. I think there are a few new people here in the stream. Say hi in chat. Would be nice. I think Jörg Bönnerk is not with us anymore. So that means there are 3 people out now, which is not that bad considering, well, we still have 51 minutes to go. So only 3 people, that's not too bad. Oh, and if you're not following me yet and would like to see more, please hit the follow button. I stream ranked endurance races every Wednesday, and on Sundays I drive myself in a TCR league. So yeah, I hope to see you then as well. Klaus Schulze entering the pit as well. Losing a position to Darius Vilkos. They're not very close to each other now. Oh, Christian Rotte definitely has some damage. Yes, I really like that people show up and talk. It's really appreciated. Looks like Klaus Schulze is getting closer to Jasper van der Vaart. Or maybe it's the other way around, because Jasper was on position 10 earlier. Still on his tail, but he did lose the position. But maybe he can regain it right now. Getting closer a little bit. Well, it will be kind of difficult to do that with all of us being online somewhere else, but when we're able to visit actual tracks again, it will probably take a while, but would be nice actually. Wow. Nico Nuninov is the only one driving 140.584. The second fastest is Jan Stange, who did a 141.063. And it looks like that was the same time for Darius Wielkos. But that's a big difference, and it kind of explains why there is a 52-second difference between P1 and P2. I am pretty sure you can do it. Definitely, Opa. Definitely. You'll manage it somehow. I do have deep respect for each and every driver though. I mean, I'm sitting here for 2 hours and 60 minutes right now and I'm starting to feel it. But I haven't been driving, and some of these people have been driving for the last 3 hours straight. That's pretty amazing. Especially to keep driving this fast. Consistent. I mean, Gordner has a consistency of 99.32%. Jasper van der Vaart, 99.21%. Michael Rachel, 99.14%. Chris van der Zijde, 99.59%. I mean, that's pretty decent. Not everybody can do that. Wow. Just compare the speed of the Porsche of the GTE with the Porsche of the GT3. And you see them fly by. Jan Stange going a little bit wide there, but maintaining his position. Yes, there's definitely a lot of action. So I'm happy that it's exciting enough to stick around, definitely. Luckily, well, I mean, for drivers, but for us maybe not so much, but luckily there aren't any big incidents, big crashes. Start was a little bit rough, but nobody lost the car there. And usually, well, in the first few laps it's always a little bit tricky. Turn 1 shenanigans. Lap 1 heroes. But this is going very well. Most people seem to behave very well. Klaus Goldson getting very close to Jan Stange. But will he be able to overtake him? Or will he stick around a little bit longer? Focus the Bee seems to be in pit. Another Porsche. Oh, and a re-entry. I think... No, I'm not sure who that is actually. Not Lucas. Not. I have no idea who that is. Oh, wait. Might be, there it is. Not entirely sure. Well, it is good for fuel consumption if you stay behind someone. You'll use a little bit less fuel. Have to pit later. I am really curious about it. Is Klaus just tagging along and trying to save a little bit of fuel? Or will he just not pass him? Because this almost looks intentional. Just sticking around. Exactly, trying to push him into mistakes, just put the pressure on him. But not everybody is susceptible for that. I mean, Jan Stange has driven 227,000 kilometers, almost 228,000. He has done 26 ranked races and got 1997 rating. Klaus Schulze has driven 183,000 kilometers and done 21 ranked races. So I think they're both considered veterans. They know what they're doing. So it's a very interesting battle between those two. Bentley and the Beamer there are feeling that pressure now as well. And it looks like Bentley and the Beamer are 1 lap apart. Alessandro Botti in the pit as well. Almost down to the last 30 minutes. Roughly 19 laps left. I'm not sure if it is a bug or not, but it kind of looks like they're both running softs and mediums. Might be a bug. Now it's Jasper van der Vaart going into the pits. BGB British pitting as well. Ooh, looks like Jasper van der Vaart got a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Nico Noeninghoff posted a new fastest lap of 1:40.503. Michael Wachel also a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Ooh, that was a slip. I think that was Jordi Blond. Ouch. Car seems to be having a little bit of damage. Well, more than just a little bit. Both front and back are pretty damaged. The differences between everyone is increasing just a little bit. The GTEs are on their 69th lap, while most of the GT3s are either in their 67th or 68th lap, with few people on 66th lap as well. Welcome back, Shirley Buzz. Yes, correct. Only 3 people so far. So, all things considered, that's really good. Well, not good that they had to DNF, but it's only 3. and at least one had a very high amount of damage. I think that was Bunnig. No. Well, we did have some problems in the last two ranked endurance races where last week went relatively okay, but less drivers were on the servers, and the week before, I think roughly 5 or 6 people, maybe a little bit more, they got disconnected when changing session. And I have no idea how the other servers are doing right now, but I didn't hear anything weird going on. Just a few people having a little bit of trouble, but it's not as bad as it was 2 weeks ago. And indeed, not every GTE car has been able to keep up with the rest of the GTE cars. Hello, guys. Yes, indeed. Quite a strategy. He still amazes me every endurance race he enters. He's so consistent. Belintanka, thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh, BGB British went off track and lost control. Jan Stange went off track. But the lost control is a little bit interesting. Yes, unfortunately I'm still not able to show the correct number of the multiclass in the TV standings. I have no idea why, but in the bottom you can see he's P1. And he has quite the lead. Ben Gerdron, or Sherdron, I think Gerdron, the second in GT3. And there's almost a full lap between Ilya and Sven. I mean, wow. Oh, look at this. I hadn't noticed it yet, but looks like those are, well, brothers or cousins or maybe even the same household, but nice. One stopper against two stoppers, yes, looks that way. And Ilya is a very good driver, very consistent as well. Not everyone is able to do just that. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate. Both went off track just a little bit, but they didn't seem to get a slowdown penalty, so that's okay. Sanitize my hands as well, but I've already done that before the stream. Well, you know what? If you all hit the follow button, I'll sanitize my hands, because I have to take a short toilet break anyway. And I've been having to do that for last, I think, 45 minutes or so. So I think it's a good time to do it. BRB. Well, nothing much has changed. Luckily, didn't miss a thing. Klaus Schulze and Jan Stang still in the battle. Nice. Oh, but it looks like... No! I want to see what happens. Okay, admittedly, this is a nice battle as well. Beamer on the outside, still a little bit faster than Porsche. Sorry, Alpina. Sorry. Almost the same. But Jan Stange has been overtaken by Klaus Schulze. That took a while. Few slowdown penalties. Ilya Drovozikov and Alessandro Botti both went off track. Ooh, they're pushing both. Takes a lot of control to keep the car under control. I can't see the tire wear, but it looks like they're very low. And once it reaches 0%, well, the last 10% really, chances of a puncture increase rapidly. But this can be very exciting actually. Seeing a lot of people going off track here and there. But no black flags or disqualifications yet. Looks like Nico Nuninghoff has posted a new fast lap. 1:40.496. Kevin Justin back. Just in time back. Okay. I'm expecting some punctures here and there, so you might get lucky. Of course, hopefully for the drivers, I hope everything goes well. Yes and no, Kevin. Chris van der Zijde is position 5. He's at P5. Because of the multiclass, the positioning on the TV tower is a little bit screwed, but he really is P5 in his class. It really isn't on purpose, but these two are just the closest on each other. Constantly fighting and pushing each other. Ooh, he has some damage in front as well. Jan de Stange and Klaus Schulze again. Very close. Ooh. Late braking there. That means that Klaus Schulze has a little bit of an advantage here. And Jan de Stange really has to push now. But you saw him slipping away. Exactly, they're still fighting. Fighting hard and then get passed by a Porsche GTE. Oh! Oh boy. That is Michael Freigang. He got in a collision there. Jan Stange trying to get close again to Klaus Schulze. But is his rear left tire? Okay. Kinda looks a bit wonky, but that's probably just me. Yeah, I think both of them can be proud of this race. So many good battles, a little bit cutting here and there, but keeping the car under control and not giving up, keeping on fighting. Even after 142 minutes, they're still fighting in the final 90 seconds. But they're not the only one fighting. Ooh, a little bit going off track there. He's getting a slowdown penalty for that. In the back we have a BMW versus an Alpina. Schulze is indeed running away. I don't think Jan is able to get close now. Unless, of course, there's a small mistake here and there. He is gaining time again, closing the gap to half a second. The final lap. And they're very close again. Stange is not giving up. There's now zero room for error. One tiny mistake and the other will take the advantage. And GT3 cars in front of them. Well, no problems there. The GT3 is giving them plenty of space. But will Stange get close enough to regain his second position? Oh, Stange almost loses it, but keeps the car under control, but does get a slowdown penalty. And it looks like it was a severe one as well, because he gave so much time back that the difference now was too much. But what a race. Well done, everyone. you did get a drive-through, right? Yeah. But you did manage to finish this one, Jasper. Yeah, the pit penalty for that is very strict, unfortunately. There we have the results. Fastest lap for Nico Nuninghoff with a 1:40.496. And Ilya Drovosikov with a 1:44.251. Well done, everybody. Only a few DNFs. 4. So, not bad at all. That's it for the ranked endurance race. Wow, what a race. Thank you, Eddie. And at least you got the opportunity to check it. Jasper, only 17 incidents the whole race. That's not bad at all. Well done. And thank you, Tarmac. I'm glad you enjoyed this. And thank you, Sandler, and Peter Refuso for following. And of course, everyone else who clicked on the follow button and came here to watch the stream with me. We even watched a new record of players on the ranked servers in total, 327, which is actually more than I, well, thought there would be. Yardo Seekamp, thank you for the follow. Glad you liked it. I'll be doing this again on the next Wednesday. No idea yet where. We'll get the new schedule tomorrow. And I'll be streaming again on Sunday when I'm driving the TCR. The 2018 Peugeot 308 on Brands Hatch GP. Thank you all for watching, thank you all for typing, chatting. Have a very good night indeed, and I'll see you next time. No rush, if you can make it, you can make it, if not, it's all good. Thank you all. Have a very good night. See ya.